Hey guys, don't mind me in my outfit here. It's been kind of a rough day. I tried to take all three girls to the dentist. Major fail. Okay, this little one did not sleep like I thought she was going to. So anyway, I just got a workout in and I'm kind of a mess. But I wanted to take a quick minute kind of in response to the leadership Zoom call that we had done, that those of you who were able to get on, some of the things that you had said would be helpful. And I know one of them was kind of about charting. So there's several different ways that you can look at it. I know like Betsy and Kristen, you guys are still charting to your first promotion. So when I started, Ashley Smith, who most of you guys don't really know because we're not really connected on any team pages, she's my actual enroller. She had asked me to do the business for a year and I just told her no. And then when Melissa posted about it, I respect Melissa to the nines. Like, we were friends, we were pregnant together. She's the reason why I'm in this business. So when she started posting about it, I said, hey, what are you doing? And she explained it to me. And so I said, well, if you're doing it, then I can do it with you. I trust you, and that's something I can get behind. So since Ashley was local to me, Ashley enrolled me and placed me by my request under Mitch and Melissa. So anyway, when I was starting, Ashley and Melissa, mainly Ashley, because Melissa just started and didn't really know what she was doing either. I was like her very first distributor. Ashley told me to chart to my first promotion. So I had 3 people on my top line, and then she said, okay, you have 3 people. Of those 3, which one do you think is going to be your runner? So I told her, and I put my next 2 people under her to chart me for Ruby. Okay, so you can do it that way. You can chart yourself, and then once you're charted for Ruby, then, you know, you can put the 4th person on your top line, and then of those people, you can see who your next runner is going to be and chart yourself to Emerald. Okay, to be an Emerald, you have 4 people on your top line, and 2 of those people are Rubies. Okay, and then after you get to Emerald, you can chart yourself to Diamond and have the 5 across. And to be Diamond, you need 1 Emerald and 1 Ruby. Okay, so you're just kind of gradually growing. You can do it that way, or starting out, you can chart yourself 5 across and see who's going to be the runner before you build under anybody. And then to be a Diamond, you just need 2 runners, really. So once you see who those runners are going to be, then you can build under them, and then they can see who their runners are going to be to help them chart to Ruby and Emerald. So you could do it 5 across and then build that way. The problem comes when people quit, and it happens. It does, guys. If you were to look at my original Diamond chart, 1 person is still active, and she's still doing the business. Okay, 1. Okay, the person on my Diamond chart who is my Emerald is now charted for double Diamond, but is getting paid as like a Ruby. She's just not really doing very much. Okay, so I guess I have 2 people, but 1 is not doing anything. She's getting paid because Kyla is under her. And that's a good thing, you know. I did not personally enroll Kyla, okay? But she has been an amazing blessing to me in so many ways. And she is not on my top line, but she is one of my people who is charted for Diamond for me to promote to Triple. Okay, so I did not personally enroll her, and she is not on my top. And the person that is above her, I am not using her for my chart. And there are people, you know, that have quit along the way, and I have to not use them anymore. And so you kind of can replace them in several ways. Let's say you sign up Sally, and she gets going, but and she signs up Jane, and Jane kind of takes off. Use Jane, build under Jane. Or, you know, maybe Sally signs up Jane, and Jane signs up Gertrude, and Gertrude takes off. Go with Gertrude. It doesn't matter how far down in that leg they are. Anybody in that leg can be what you need to promote, whether it's Executive, Ruby, Emerald, Diamond, whatever you need, okay? Let's say that you have your 5 across, you get charted for Ruby, and then somebody on your top line kind of falls off the face of the planet, and they're not really doing anything anymore. You can totally replace them. especially if they're not running an auto ship or something like that. You can totally replace them and have like a sixth person on your top line. I literally probably have 12 people on Lawrence's top line because it's taken that many people to get him to diamond, okay? And I don't have quite as many on my top line, but I have more than 5. I probably have about 8 or so. Or let's say that Sally signed up and she has customers under her, and Sally decides, the business isn't for her, but she still has loyal customers maybe that you placed under her, or maybe that she signed up and they're still ordering. Okay, instead of totally replacing her, keep her box. Okay, and maybe you sign up Billy. Okay, put Billy under Sally, and then Billy gets customers, and you can use that as a combined group volume, because Billy's volume will count with Sally towards her group volume, and you could use her as a 400 box for that promotion if you just needed a 400 box. And then maybe Billy takes off, and you can use him to chart for your next promotion. So hopefully that kind of helps with the charting. But I just want to say 2 things. People are going to quit. It happens. Try not to take it personally, okay? And don't give up on anybody, okay? There are people who I've signed a while ago, and they have come back and said, I want to give it a second shot. Thank you for not giving up on me. I never give up on anyone. This business has changed my life, and I know that it can help other people and it can change their lives too, and I want that for people, which is why I'm never going to stop sharing this opportunity, even though there's haters. I'm struggling right now with some people posting things about those It Works people and how they do things, and I want to be like, I am not all of those people, and we're messaging you because we love what we do and we want to share this amazing opportunity with you, not because we're trying to annoy you or haggle you, but it needs to be done in a right way. And I'm getting really frustrated with the people who are not doing it in the right way. So I want our team to rise above and build relationships and lead with integrity and, let people know our hearts and share because we care type things, okay? So never give up on anybody. Keep reaching out. I have people who it took them a year of me asking before they signed. It took me a year to sign before I started. It took Ashley asking Mitch and Melissa for 8 months before they signed. So sometimes it takes a while. Very rarely do you have that person that you message and say, hey, I think that you'd be great at this. And they're like, okay, sign me up. That doesn't happen very often. Usually they ask questions. They want to know more. They want to try the product first. They want to whatever, But don't ever give up on anyone. I even see videos and periscopes of people who are in the top, who are making 5-6 figures a month, and they still have people watching them. And finally, after 3-4 years, they say, "Okay, I'm ready to get in this business with you. It must be real. You really are making money." Okay. So don't give up on anybody, and don't give up on yourself either. Stephanie Dunn, #1 earner. They make over $200,000 a month. I don't know what they do with all their money. Well, they give a lot of it away. They help run an orphanage in Africa and do so many good humanitarian things. It's amazing. I respect them to the nines. And if you were at conference or saw any videos from conference, they shared their Black Diamond experience. Oh, I love them. They love Jesus. It's an amazing thing. Okay, so they were doing a Periscope yesterday, and guess what their first paycheck was? Commission paycheck. $26. Okay, if I made $26 my first month, I think I made like 47. So like not a lot, but hey, ow, she bit me. But she made $26 her first month. Somebody might look at that and be like, oh yeah, you're raking in the millions there. Good job. Way to fall for that rich quick scheme. Told you it wasn't going to work. $26. Woohoo. But they make $200,000 a month now. I'm pretty sure Stephanie's glad she didn't give up on herself. Okay, so don't give up on yourself either. Cami Dempsey is the #2 earner. She is Mark and Cindy's own daughter. It took her 6 months to sign her first distributor and another 6 months to go Ruby. It took her a year to go Ruby. Okay, that's crazy. And now she's the #2 earner and also averages about $200,000 a month. That's pretty darn insane. Okay, so don't give up on anybody and don't give up on yourself. But here's the deal. As you grow your team and as you sign people, you're going to figure out who wants this and who has the vision, who has the drive, who has the heart. You need to focus your energy on them. You need to pour yourself into your runners. I always tell people, I will give you the effort. I will match your effort. Okay. If you're going to walk, I'll walk. Okay. If you're going to crawl, then I'll help you crawl along. if you're going to run, I will run with you. If you want to sprint, I will sprint with you, okay? I will match your effort. If you're not going to give me a lot, then I'm not going to pour a lot into you, okay? I'm always here. If anybody wants to message me, call me, text me, whatever, I am here to help. That's what our team pages are for. I love our team and I want to pour myself out. I want this for everybody, but I can't do it for everybody, okay? I cannot get every single person on my team to 400. I just can't do that. Okay, it's my job to try to get 4 loyal customers and 3 distributors a month. And that's each of our jobs, our goals, okay, is to do that. Okay, we can't do that for every single person. It gets tiring and exhausting. And the sad thing is we can't motivate anybody either. We can inspire. We can say, oh my goodness, like, I'm so excited. This is what's happening in my life. And it can totally happen in yours too. But that inner drive, that motivation has to come from that person, okay? And we can't want it for them more than they want it for themselves, which stinks, really. Because if everybody had the vision and everybody got it, then your team would just like, whoo, take off and you would be, ambassador. So pour yourself into the people who are going to run, who are going to work. And encourage them and build them up. That's what I'm doing with you guys. You are my leaders, and I know that you guys are going to be growing your own teams, and I want us to be able to lead together, and I want you guys to have the confidence to know that you can go and be a diamond leader, and eventually, hopefully, I'm going to be an ambassador with thousands of people under us on our team, okay? And you're going to be an ambassador with thousands of people under you, which is crazy, but it's going to happen. And so my job is to work myself out of a job and to lead you guys, and not to grow a group of followers, but to grow a group of leaders who in turn grow a group of leaders. So that's what I am here for, and that's what I want to do, and I want us to lead together and have so much fun together and just grow together. So pour yourself into the people who work with you and who run with you and see that vision and help them see that vision. Ask them, what's your why? And when they're like, oh, I want to quit, or this is not working for me, remind them of their why. And your why kind of grows and evolves. My why was so that I could stay home with my kids and not do daycare. And now my why has like grown and expanded, and I want to adopt, and I want to, I saw a commercial this morning, and it was about 2 little girls, and one bought food to donate to a food pantry, and then the one went to the food pantry to get the food, and then they sat next to each other on the bus on their way to school. And I asked Corlin, I said, Corlin, does anybody in your class get a backpack on Fridays to take home that has food in it? And she said yes, there was a little boy who did. And I almost started crying, because we were there. 3 years ago, we were on WIC, and we had no way to pay our bills, our groceries. I was going to different food pantries to get free food because we didn't have anything. We were poor and struggling, and I know there's people out there who are in the same position, and I want to help them, both by introducing this business to them and having them do it with us, but also I want to do more donations to food pantries, or helping people in that way. So God's just laying some things on my heart to do and make a difference, and I want to help people, and I want to bless people, and that's becoming a very big why for me, and I want to empower you all to live out your dreams and pursue the passions and desires and things that God has laid on your heart. So run with your runners is what I wanted to say. So I am here to run with you and help you reach your goals. I believe in you. I have utter confidence in you. I am so glad you are on my team. You make our team better, and you are worth fighting for. And you're fighting for yourself. You're fighting for your family. You're leaving a legacy. And I'm fighting with you. And the best part of all is that God is fighting for you. And I keep seeing that picture or verse pop up on Instagram and Facebook time and time again. Go read the account in Exodus where God parted the Red Sea, and again, it was not a straight line. God could have taken them straight to the promised land, but he took them a roundabout way to the Red Sea on purpose, that he could show them that they needed him, and that he was going to be there for them, and he was going to protect them and provide for them and lead them and do amazing things for them. And so God will part our Red Sea. Sometimes it might be at the very last second, but he will part it, and we will walk across on dry land. So keep going after your why. And if you have questions about charting or leadership or anything like that, please let me know. I am definitely here for you all. And I think we should do like a monthly Zoom call where we can just kind of check in and see, hey, what worked this month? What can we do better next month? So I love you ladies, and I'll get this uploaded to YouTube and then in our leadership message. So awesome.